All right, so today we are going to read chapter 2 of Lola Levine, the Drama Queen. Yesterday, chapter 1 told us that she was excited about a surprise from her teacher, and she was late for school because her dad was making fancy pancakes, and his people mover, or his car, was not working well. And she ran down the hallway, and all of her stuff fell out of her backpack, and then the principal told her that she needed to walk. And then we are on chapter 2, which is called Wave Like Wheat. Before I go to lunch, I leave a note on Miss Garcia's chair. Dear Miss Garcia, are we going to find out about the surprise today? I'm so tired of waiting. You told me not to ask again in class, but I'm not in class right now. I'm outside playing soccer. I hope. I don't actually know because I'm not actually outside yet. And I think you're eating lunch at your desk, reading my note. Unless you have yard duty. If you do, please close this note right now because I might be in class when you find this note and you might be exasperated. Shalom. Lola Levine. When I come back from lunch, Miss Garcia is smiling and I don't see my note. So I guess she isn't exasperated with me. Miss Garcia is the best. Are you ready for the surprise? Miss Garcia asks. Yes, we say. Finally. I couldn't even concentrate during the soccer game over lunch. Alyssa Goldstein scored on me, which I dislike that very much. For the next 8 weeks, we are going to have a special drama class with a special drama teacher who will come twice a week, Miss Garcia says. At the end of the class, we will have a class play. A new teacher? I'm not sure how I feel about that. Miss Garcia is my favorite teacher ever, and I'm not sure what drama class even involves. I've heard Mom use the word dramatic. Last time Grandma Levine visited, for example, I heard Mom ask Dad, "Why is your mother so dramatic?" I didn't know what she meant, so I borrowed Mom's dictionary. There were a lot of different definitions for dramatic, but I picked out the ones that said 1. Extreme and sudden. 2. Attracting attention, causing people to look and listen. Mom must have been talking about when Grandma hugs extremely tight. And now I think about it, Grandma does get a lot of attention, mostly because of how she dresses. She looks like a rainbow and always wears colorful shawls and scarves. I think that's why my dad became an artist. And it's easy to listen carefully when Grandma talks because she talks really, really loud. I talk loud too, especially on the soccer field and sometimes in class. Last year, when I was in first grade, I used to get in trouble a lot for being loud. My teacher would say, "Lola Levine, use your inside voice." This is my inside voice, I always answered. For some reason, my teacher didn't like that answer very much. But it seemed like when she talked to me, she always used a voice you could hear all the way outside. It was very confusing. Miss Garcia lines up and we get ready to go to the gym. "Psst, Josh," I say. "Do you think I'm dramatic?" "Definitely," Josh says back, smiling. When we get to the gym, where our new teacher is waiting. "Students," Miss Garcia says, "give a warm Northland Elementary welcome to Miss Tinkle." When I see Miss Tinkle, I'm not sure where to look. I've never seen someone with so many sparkles. She has on big shiny butterfly earrings and about 100 bracelets, which click and clang together when she moves her arms. And guess what? Miss Tinkle moves her arms a lot. "Good afternoon, students," she says with a wave of her arms. She sort of reminds me of a butterfly, actually, because she's wearing a big orange shirt and green pants. I see that she's wearing sandals too, with purple glitter toenail polish. She even has rings on her toes. Wait until I tell Mom. "Good afternoon, Miss Tinkle," we all say. I think I say it a little louder than everyone else because she looks straight at me. "Welcome to drama class, everyone. We'll be working together this spring. The word drama comes from the Greek word for action, and here you will learn to act and tell a story on stage. It's hard to pay attention because I'm thinking about Miss Tinkle. About her name, actually. Tinkle. It reminds me of something, but I'm not sure what. Then I remembered a silly rhyme my mom made up and used to sing to me. My little Lola, with her smiling dimples, tell mommy when it's time to tinkle. My little Lola, bumblebee, tell mommy when it's time to wee. All of a sudden, I really have to go to the bathroom. Miss Tinkle, I raise my hand. May I be excused? I have to pee. Did I just say tinkle? Cow barn. I think I should have said use the bathroom. Michaela Miller laughs and whispers something to Alyssa. When they whisper, it's usually about me, and I dislike that very much. I see other kids giggling, and even Josh thinks it's funny. Miss Tinkle does not look too happy. Fine, she says. You may use the restroom. Then Juan Gomez raised his hand and says, Miss Tinkle, I need to tinkle too. May I be excused? Now everyone is laughing. Silence, Miss Tinkle says. I'll have you know that the word tinkle is a sound, not only an action. To prove her point, she waves her arms and the little bells on one of her bracelets makes a tinkling sound. When Juan and I get back from the bathroom, the class is in a big circle, and Miss Tinkle's cheeks are red. I feel bad because I think I'm the reason everyone laughed at her name, and I sure know how that feels. Not very good. Okay, class, let's warm up, says Miss Tinkle. I can lead warm-ups, I say. I'm the captain of the soccer team, the Orange Smoothies, and I lead warm-ups all the time. Nobody cares, Lola, says Alyssa. I try to follow Dad's advice and ignore people when they are being mean. We are going to warm up with improv games today, class, Miss Tinkle says. Why do we have to warm up for drama? Juan asks. Well, Miss Tinkle says, we need to warm up our acting muscles. I don't understand. I don't know what improv means, and I have no clue which muscles are my acting muscles. I'm not talking about the muscles in your body. I'm talking about warming up your mind and letting your imagination run free, Miss Tinkle explains. Improvisation teaches you how to create without any preparation. You have to think on your feet. Now raise your hands in the air and wave them like wheat. Wave like wheat? I whisper to Josh. How does wheat wave? Like this, he says, and he waves his hands and bops me on the head. Now buzz like bees, Miss Tinkle says, and the whole class buzzes, which is fun until people start poking one another and yelling, "You've been stung!" Alyssa doesn't like that game, I guess, because she yells, "Lola just poked me in the eye, and my mom isn't going to like this." I actually poked Alyssa's cheek, which is very different in my opinion. Miss Tinkle quickly tells us to pretend we are frogs, ribbiting and hopping around. But things get a little crazy when Juan tries to leap over Josh and ends up knocking over a trash can. A full trash can, which includes the grape juice someone didn't finish at lunch and a smelly tuna sandwich. Miss Tinkle, who is looking a little less twinkly, says, "Statues! Stand perfectly still and silent, like statues." Then, with a tinkle and a clink and a clang of her bracelets, she walks toward the door of the gym where Miss Garcia is waiting. I think we've had enough drama. Learned enough about drama today, Miss Tinkle says. Class dismissed. All right, tomorrow we will read Chapter 3, Sizzle Pop. See you tomorrow.